In this video, you'll discover how to naturally balance your insulin levels. Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Zarowski and welcome back to the channel. Now if you're new to the channel, as always, it's a pleasure to have you here. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and be sure to join our notification community so that way I can help you excel your health and your life. Now in this video, we have an important topic, such an important topic, and that is how to balance your insulin levels and how to do it naturally. Now the reason this is so important is because it's estimated that in America alone, 84 million people or more suffer from pre-diabetes. Now this is a problem that most people don't even know that they have. And then within 5 to 10 years, it goes into full-blown diabetes. Now, when you combine people with diabetes and pre-diabetes together, we're talking well over 100+ million people. And so what we want to do is we want to learn how to balance our blood sugar naturally, balance our insulin naturally, and also support a healthy insulin response, because most people are just doing nothing about this until they're put on medication and then life is changed as they know it. So stick around to the end of this video because we have a lot of great information. We're going to talk about a lot of important nutrients and ones that are going to really help you improve your quality of life. So let's start with thiamine first. Now, thiamine activates an enzyme, glyceraldehyde phosphate dehydrogenase. Now, this is so important because what happens and what has been found through the research is that when people have blood sugar instability, they have a decreased amount of this enzyme in their body. So the thiamine helps activate it. And now this enzyme is associated with diabetic complications. And so when we have a decreased amount of this enzyme, it's associated with diabetic complications of blindness, nerve damage, kidney failure, stroke, and cardiovascular disease. So of course, if you have blood sugar instability, we want to activate that enzyme, decrease your risk of these different issues here. Niacin is the next one that's important. Now, niacin is going to do a lot of good things for us. It's going to support lipid metabolism, which is essentially the breakdown of the fats. It also is going to support tissue respiration, oxygenation to the tissue, glycogenolysis, which is going to be the breakdown of the stored blood sugar in the liver. And also it's going to support healthy insulin secretion. Okay, we don't want too little insulin. We don't want too much insulin. We just need a healthy insulin secretion. Next is biotin. Now biotin is going to be beneficial in many ways as well. First of all, it's going to improve glucose tolerance, which is huge because you have to understand we're dealing with a glucose intolerance issue. So it's going to support glucose tolerance. It's going to support glucose metabolism, which also is incredibly important, and it has been shown in the research to actually reverse diabetic neuropathy, which if you're someone who is facing that issue, it's a big deal. It's very frustrating to deal with. Now, next is chromium polynicotinate. Now, this is important because this particular form of chromium is going to be the most beneficial for you, especially if you're someone who has blood sugar instability. Now, it's going to help increase insulin receptor sensitivity. Now, remember, people who have blood sugar instability, people who have the diabetic condition, they essentially are not able to actually have the cell function right. They're not able to actually get insulin to get that blood sugar into the cell properly. So it's going to increase the insulin receptor sensitivity, which is important because those receptors can't hear insulin properly. It's going to support healthy glucose transport, getting that sugar into the cell, stabilize your blood sugar, stabilize insulin levels, and improve cholesterol levels as well, because it's found that people who have instability with their blood sugar also have high cholesterol levels. Vandal sulfate, this is something that most people haven't heard of, but this is going to help reduce hepatic gluconeogenesis. It also is going to support healthy gene function. And this is important because people who have the diabetic condition, blood sugar instability, essentially the genes become altered, the DNA becomes damaged. This is going to help support healthy gene function. Fenugreek seed. This is also something that most people do not know. Now, it's going to support a healthy insulin response, and it's also going to lower serum triglycerides and cholesterol. Once again, blood sugar instability, driving those levels up, causing more issues for you. Bitter gourd. Now, bitter gourd is a very interesting one because, first of all, it's going to help decrease your blood sugar, which is incredibly important if you are, dealing with high blood sugar. But also, it has been approved in China as an anti-diabetic medication. So basically, they are using something like bitter gourd in order to help diabetics reverse their problems. And so anyway, bitter gourd, real powerful. Love this one, especially when it comes to bringing that blood sugar down. It works like no other. And then next and last on our list, Gymnema Sylvestre. This is something, once again, most people haven't heard of, but The research is really cool on it. It decreases fasting blood sugar, very important. It also is going to improve HbA1c results. Now, this is going to be something incredibly important if you're trying to get those blood sugar levels down. Healthy insulin response, and also is going to reduce glucose absorption in the intestines. Okay, so there's a lot of different nutrients that you can take to help reduce absorptions of different things, whether it's gluten. Now, in this case, we're talking about blood sugar. And so this is going to help bring down the blood sugar levels by reducing some of the absorption in the intestines. So real powerful stuff. Now, all these ingredients have a really, really powerful way to help people balance insulin, bring down those blood sugar levels, and stabilize this whole metabolic system within the body. So when we look at these different nutrients, what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description below to the formula that I use in my clinic. It's clinically dosed. It's very pure, really has shown to help a lot of people who are suffering from insulin instability, blood sugar instability, really helps bring them around. So check that out in the description. And also I have all the research cited in the description as well in the link there. So give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends so that they know the natural way to go about bringing those insulin levels to a healthy place and also balancing blood sugar. If you have any questions, put it in the comments section below. And then also, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos on how you can improve your health. I'll see you in the next video.